welcome to your general collective reading. Let's do some oracle messages. What's happening? What can we expect? There's a couple more here. Okay. You've got player, change, anxiety. This can be someone worried about the next move. Now, the funny thing is, I don't think it's you. I feel like it's somebody around you that senses something, okay? Maybe they're sensing that you're gonna make a move or there's some impending change coming up. Is it gonna affect them? Okay, now whoever this is, it could be an energy that likes to control things. All right, so I feel like someone is sensing that either you're going to make a move or there's some changes coming up. All right, welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me here at Green Apple Tarot. Give us the general collective. Cycle is done. It's over. Okay, so whatever the situation is, I feel as though you're free of it. But some of you might be feeling like, you know, you're a little depleted. Maybe you're not ready to do much. Let's split the deck. There's some form of emotional distance. So whatever your situation was that you dealt with, could have been a big wall that you were up against. But this is sort of saying you're just kind of like detaching from it. Okay, maybe it's not affecting you. Not affecting you like it did. There's the sensitive energy. And what I'm seeing here, it is the way you feel about it or the way you have been going about it is changing. So maybe you're not giving the situation as much attention as you used to. It could be that you need a break from it. You don't feel the same. Okay, so someone's not giving any attention to the other. And then you got the Ace of Cups. Okay, we're gonna see where this is going. Very interesting turn. Interesting turn. You go from flatlining straight into some sort of happiness. Now with the Ten of Cups, always good to see this. Yes. There is an energy that is approaching you, ready to revive, ready to restart this, ready to do this. Okay, so what's coming towards you is if it's fizzled out or it's kind of like flatlining, because someone can sense the change. They can sense it. Now, all of a sudden, they want to revive it. They want to bring it back to life. It could be in the format of, you know, I've changed, I'm not the same, or I'm willing to make these changes. Oh, yeah, it's funny, you know, I put this card back and it fell out anyways. Very interesting. So ready to heal. Some of you still have a heavy heart here, okay? Wow, you're going from the Two of Wands to the Four of Wands. Definitely a celebration in store. Some of you starting something new. Now, for a group of you, this could be a brand new direction, okay? It doesn't have to be a situation where, you know, something is being rekindled. Give us the Ace of Cups. What in the world is this? Okay, we got Ace of Cups with the Five of Wands. Possible change here that's going to create drama. It's quite possible, okay? Now, someone is willing to let go of external factors, okay? They could be willing to let go of how it used to be, or some sort of shenanigans. This can be like, I don't want to deal with this group anymore. I'm so done with it. Energy is being blocked out. So a lot of you are taking power and control back. You're building an empire here. You're building something really beautiful. And for a lot of you, you may actually be blocking something out. What is this Ace of Cups with the Five of Wands? Yeah, you got a fresh new beginning, a fresh start. This is absolutely gorgeous with the Fool energy. Now, for some, this can be wiping the slate clean. And for others of you, you could be blocking something out and thinking it's not worth the headache. It's not worth the challenge. You're happy anyways. You're happy anyways. You've got something pretty magnificent coming in here. Some form of happiness, joy. I often see this as a new direction, okay? So I see this as a new direction. I do feel like for a lot of you, when I see this, you've closed out some sort of chapter. You've detached from this person, this energy. Now, because it's a collective reading, okay, I have to say this is something brand new for a lot of you. It's going to require some form of organization, some form of effort, because this is a lot of effort to go in this direction. Whether you are wiping the slate clean, okay, it could be. For others of you, this is a brand new situation. A step in the right direction, wish fulfillment coming in for a lot of you. So beautiful, beautiful energy. This is definitely something that's going to bring in some sort of happiness, some sort of joy. And you know what? I want to say, don't rush this process, okay? What's coming in is nice, but it's going to require some form of strategy. It's going to require organization. Some of you leaving something in the past behind and going in a direction that is a lot more fulfilling, a lot happier, and you're gonna stop giving to something, is how I feel. What was the Lovers reversed? What is this soul contract that is complete? What is this soul contract? Okay, so it may have come from a higher power. So it's extremely precise when I see this together, okay? So when I see this energy, it's like a decisive action. Very decisive, very methodical. This is, to me, saying, okay, we are going to move forward based on these facts, because there's power here, there's history, there's tradition, and the path forward moves into a very positive direction. So maybe it's spiritual guidance. It could be. But it feels very precise to me. It's like if you follow this guidance and you follow this path, it's going to lead you to the ultimate fulfillment and happiness. So some form of guidance is here for you. Now it may come in a format, I don't know if you were expecting this. It's possible you weren't expecting it. What is the Five of Wands here? The Seven of Pentacles. There's a need to do this quickly for some of you. Something may be rushed. It may be that it needs to be addressed quickly. It needs to move quickly. Possible change, gear happening. Another ace. What? Communication, sudden, quick, swift action taken. Swift action is taken. It's like we are doing this fast. We are doing this quickly. And we are going to move in this direction quickly. So, very decisive, very precise. something is methodical. I feel like whoever is coming in with this message, they know their stuff or they know what they're doing. You got 3 aces in a reading. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and there's the element of something being a little bit rushed. There's also some form of excitement. This can be like, okay, we're going to drop this and go on this adventure. We're going to change gears. We're going to do things differently. Someone is going to do things differently. Yes. And like, I feel like it's coming in the form of advice, coming in the form of direction. It's going to lift a burden off of you, most definitely. Okay, there it is. Wow, your reading is amazing. Okay. Fast, decisive action. There's adventure here. It's almost like drop what you're doing and we need to take care of this first. Drop what you're doing and we're going to quickly move in this direction. Now, there's a sense of adventure here. I have to say, there's wish coming true. I feel like, is it something better comes towards you? It could be. For some of you, it could be. It could be travel plans. It's like there's a revival of the energies, okay, is what I'm seeing. All right, cards for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You go from coffin to the 2 swans. What is this energy? Fire signs. Okay, there's the 2 again. This is making an effort. This is possibly like coming back together, making an effort. I feel like for some of you, if you want this, you're going to have to try. I feel like for a lot of the fire signs, the ball is in your court. If you see it as positive, it's going to be positive. If you see it as a struggle, it may actually feel like a struggle. So for a group of you, you have been pushing through very, very hard. I want to say be optimistic. Okay, be optimistic. Look at this as a positive thing. Maybe you weren't ready to make a move, but I feel like something is available to you. And if you make a move and you actually do it and you actually make an effort, it can be amazing. Now, for some of you, it can be something like getting physically strong. Maybe you've been wanting to do this, but sometimes, you know, life feels like an uphill climb, okay? I totally get it. But if you take the step in the right direction, there's something that you're going to really enjoy. This is trying to come into your life. This happiness is trying to come into your life, fire signs. But you have to allow it in, okay? It's not going to be as hard as you think, okay? Air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Got the park. Messenger coming in. Possible talks of travel. Let's go do this. Let's meet up. There could be distance involved, of course. Now, both of these cards have momentum. So there's an invitation coming. Okay. And it could be like a retreat. This can be like a retreat. Let's go on this adventure. Let's go do this. And maybe it's some form of relaxation for you. Quite enjoyable. With the number 1, you could be making yourself a priority here as well. There's definitely an element of you needing this time out. Let's go to the spa. Let's go to this retreat. There's something here about the air signs needing that for themselves. Invitation to travel for the air signs. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What you want is going to take some time. Now, some of you planning your future, okay? You are thinking very carefully, okay? Planning very carefully. There's a lot of wisdom here. Now, you may be up against a little bit of a challenge here, may feel like a mountain, but you're going to get through it. You know, if you can't go over the mountain, you're going to go around the mountain, okay? So a lot of determination here. On the other side of the mountain, you've got a wish here. You got double wish in your spread. Now, the owls, of course, signify wisdom. I feel like for some water sign, you're coming up with a plan to get to the other side of the mountain, to get to the other side of this. Thinking things through very carefully. It may feel a little challenging, but once you're on the other side, it feels much better. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, there's lots going on, okay? Some of you dealing with an environment, I don't know whether it's toxic. There could be a lot of gossip. I want to say be careful who you mingle with, okay? Be careful who you share your ideas with, what information you reveal. Somebody could be leaving, somebody toxic could be leaving here. Earth signs. There's word about this. There's talks about it. There's gossip. The environment will improve. It's like removing the weeds, removing what you don't need anymore. Now, this can also be adjusting one's diet, okay? This can be information or something that says, hey, you know what? This is not healthy. This is toxic. You need to improve this so you can flow better. So you need to drop this old situation. Okay, whatever the toxicity is, it's a collective reading. Whatever the toxicity is, you got to put it behind you. See, this fox is moving away. Okay, the fox is like, you know that you don't need this. You know that you shouldn't have this, or it shouldn't be in your life. What is the birds? What is the birds? People are talking. So there's communication here. Now, I'm going to see that as joy, okay? I'm going to see it as joy. It may be that things are changing from toxic to much more pleasant. This can be working with younger people, of course. Childlike energy, training, moving in a direction that's a lot more positive, more fun. Fun banter, fun chatter. It feels more pleasant. And some cards for the collective. Number 44, some energies for the collective here. Discovery, possibly for some of you. Finding something out, discovering information. Okay, possible commitment. What's going on with commitment? Got the masks, the sun and the moon. All right, so something is about to be revealed. What is the, it's funny, it's double sun. What is the masks? The woman with the rose. I feel like you're going to find out some sort of important news, important information. This can sometimes be a question of loyalty or who to trust. Like you want to believe this, you want to believe that it's good, you want to trust in this. But this can sometimes be a question of loyalty. It's like the sun and the moon. Which one do you believe in? What should you trust? See, here she's kind of like leaning back. It's a little bit of, you know what? Let me think about this. Let me think about it. Like you want to believe in this person. You want to believe it. But you may actually see a shadow side of someone. Okay, you may see their shadow self. And that's going to have you kind of taking a step back. The dice. The house. And the stork. This can be unexpected luck, okay? The delivery of something. Something is changing in the environment. Sometimes I see this as like Wheel of Fortune. It could be that in your environment, there's either a arrival or a departure. Okay. I think we got something here. Main message is very decisive actions coming in that create a brand new beginning. Some of you are about to excel. Maybe the blockages are now removed. Yes, blockages are now removed. You can finally move forward. You get a green light, or this is some form of approval for a group of you. There's a sense of happiness and adventure. This feels very, very light to me. So after being maybe, I don't know if you're like depleted or the energy may have felt a little bit heavier. Now the communication comes in and a decision is being made and it looks pretty firm. All right. Collective, I hope you enjoyed that spread. And of course, if you are enjoying the content, be sure to like, and I'll see you in the next video. You take care.